Alright, what up? This is Jared Avery from Guys Night, about to do an interview with Brittany Mirabile from Purge election year. So, without further ado, set up. The audio ready?
Hey, Jared.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Nothing much. I'm still setting up. I have just giving you the heads up, I have my tripod there. I have no clue how to record on Skype. So that's why I set up the camera there, as a just in case.
Have you ever used Zoom?
I have not been.
There's like a recording button on there.
There is? Alright. I might be able to...
I didn't read real fast how to record on Skype.
No, I did, yeah. I googled it and it said, like... It literally was just like, oh, yeah, use, Yeah, here, hold on. Both programs work more or less the same. Set the output folder. Alright, hold on. Choose your format. Alright. Okay. Stop, that's that. Okay, I think I might have found it. Yeah. Alright, well, if not, I have the recording there, so I'll just set it up this way. That works better. How are you doing today?
Okay.
That's good. Thank you again for being able to interview with us.
This was supposed to happen a few weeks ago, right? I think I got the log on it. Is that what happened?
Yeah. It was Rashawn that I think contacted you, right?
I think so. And then I know I sent an email, and I think we set a date, and then yeah.
Oh, it's all good. Alright, make sure camera's good that way. And don't mean for there to be like a camera like right there in your face. That's... Sorry about that, that's my dog. Give me a minute.
Hi, Keel. Come on in, honey.
Oh, wait, sorry?
I said it's funny because I think your dog barking might have my mom's dog start barking.
Oh, really?
Who's there?
Like a bit of a coincidence, right? Alright, so we are all set on that line. Alright. So, first off... Sorry?
So this is going to be pre-recorded. Can I tell my kids to tune in, or you're going to like hear it?
No, they can tune in, go ahead. We need subscribers, it's
Oh,
good.
it's live?
No, it's not like live like that, but like we'll put it on the site like tonight, so...
Oh yeah, so tell me, so I can tweet it and
Oh yeah.
Snapchat it and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Alright, but first and foremost, I'm definitely a fan of Purge election year, so you did well, the Candy Girl. So I guess we'll start off, so how did you get into just film business in general?
Film business in general?
Yeah.
I wanted to be an actor for a long time. I've been pursuing it for about 10 years. I know it looks like I'm like an overnight person, but I've been doing it for a while. Some people hit me up, they're like, "Oh my goodness, you came out of nowhere," and I'm like, "Well, looks are deceiving."
Oh wow.
But as far as like specifically this movie,
Yeah.
I had the opportunity to get to it because my manager at the time sent me out for the audition. I put myself on tape, and it was fun. It was fun. When I got the sides for this one, I was like, oh my god, I get to play something so different from what I usually get sent out for. And I just went for it. Like, my audition tape is insane. Like, I have like a butcher knife in it, and I'm like,
oh wow,
playing like this, and I'm like really intense.
Jeez.
And it was just really fun to do. And when I submitted it, I thought nothing of it. I swear to you. I was just like, well, that was fun.
Oh,
I
wow.
thought I was gonna like get called in.
For real?
And then when you did, I was on my way to at the time I was working in a restaurant, and I was like in Herald Square. I don't know if you're familiar with New York, but like, you know, it's like
I'm pretty
Street or Penn Station. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm about an hour away from it, so yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm walking through, like, you know, nearby Macy's, and I get this call from my manager, and she's like, "Honey, you need to sit down." And I'm like, "What? What happened?" And she's like, "You booked it." And I'm like jumping up and down and skipping and crying and really happy. And once I got to my job, actually, they were like, "What happened? Did like your boyfriend propose?" And I was like, "Better, I booked a movie."
Damn. All right, that's what's up.
So yeah, I was shot shortly after I booked it, and it's been awesome. It was great on set. It was awesome. It was an awesome experience.
Now, before accepting the role, were you a fan of the Purge films beforehand, or?
Yeah. So as soon as I got the script, I knew what it was for.
Okay, cool.
It's like usually like with movie scripts, that they'll
They give you like
to
a hidden title. Yeah, hidden title.
Code name, so you don't know what it is.
Yep.
So I was looking at it, and I was like,
Yo, and you probably jumped up in joy, yeah.
I was like, oh, I love it, because it was, you know, it was such a different concept, and I loved like the subtext of the whole thing, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna rock this. I wasn't even thinking like, oh, I'm gonna book this audition. I was like, I'm gonna rock this audition. It's gonna be so fun. So yeah.
Oh, nice. Now, did you have any favorite scenes? Like, I mean, your time was really short in the movie, I do know that, but did you have any, like, how was the chemistry with the cast members, you know, everything of that sort when you were on set? And any favorite moments? Yeah.
We had an awesome cast. Like, we got along really well, and we were joking around. Like, it was a really great atmosphere on that set, which is, like, I was so happy for, because, you know, it was my first big set.
Yeah.
I'm used to smaller sets, and smaller sets have their own drama. You know, Murphy's Law. If anyone's watching this and you've ever filmed anything, you know Murphy's Law.
Oh, yeah. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong, yes.
Exactly.
Yep.
You know how it just goes hand in hand.
Well, I'm a graduate also, so that's why I said, I got something up here.
And as far as like, in the movie, I mean, I guess it's a spoiler alert.
You're good.
My favorite scene is actually when Betty's character, she's the actress that plays Lainey
Okay.
Rucker. She hits me with the truck, and she comes out and shoots me. I think that sequence is insane. It's one of the most violent scenes, actually.
Yeah, the prosthetic. I was like, was that like practical? I know it was like all practical, like it had to have been, because like the prosthetics like was so spot. That was like, oh my gosh, I felt the pain. I was like, geez.
It was like a huge mix of like movie magic, dream.
Yeah.
Screen and everything, but it's like the intensity of it, where she like you're like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And this car comes out of nowhere, and like it heightens everything. It just gets higher and higher. Like they get hit with the car, this one goes flying, and then Lainey gets out, and she is like on her Sarah Connor badass, like
for real
gun, and she is like, I'm not playing games, and it was just. I don't know. I love that scene. I don't know what it is, but I always get so excited. And when first time I saw it in the screening, I was sitting next to her, and I was like, ah! Oh my god!
Yeah, you got hype.
So hype, and she was laughing because she was like, "But this is like when you're done," and I was like, "But this scene is so intense." And when we filmed it, it was actually a scary scene to film because, like, you know, even though they're shooting blanks, that's the real sound. You know what I mean? The gun is shooting blanks. That's the real sound. So, laying there, still trying to be a dying badass, and hearing those gunshots, it was really scared. Like the real me, I was just like, oh my god.
Oh,
this gun is getting closer to me.
Now, it's funny you mentioned Sarah Connor, a huge Terminator fan also. Are there any, like, role models that you look up to, like, in either film or Hollywood itself that kind of, like, inspired you to be an actress, or?
I steal a lot. Like,
Sorry?
As an artist, I steal a lot. Like, I watch so many films, and, oh, I like how the way that they handle this, or I like that, and I, like, watch a scene a million times. Gosh, off the top of my head, like, so that I'm not naming 45 names, I want to say one influencer. I absolutely love Lorraine Toussaint. I
Okay,
really love
nice.
Kerry Washington. I really love
from Scandal. Yep.
Year's work. Like he has these subtleties, like with his eyes. He says so much in between his lines. He says so much, and I'm just always like, it's so good. Let me see. I'm gonna say like damn near the whole cast of Game of Thrones. Like, I'm always sitting here watching, like, especially Peter Dinklage. Jesus.
Oh, you're a Game of Thrones fan also?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
I am, and like the work on that show, like Peter Dinklage, the way he masters the text so well, and you're just watching it, and it's just like, I feel like it's harder when you're working with language that's very poetic. It's hard for it to get very flowery, but he's always so on point, and his character arc. God, okay, I'm gonna stop talking about Game of Thrones. And
You're good. There's nothing wrong with talking about too much Game of Thrones. I mean, I'm going on a tangent now also. I'm kind of excited to see what they do because they're beyond the books now. So that's why I'm like, and Cersei's in charge now, so I'm like, spoiler alert, for anybody.
Cersei's coming for everybody.
I know, which is why I was like, oh shit. But, go on, what were you saying? Sorry.
That's fine. I'm just gonna go off listing more and more and more names, so maybe we should go on.
It's all good.
Like, got an IMDb, all these people, who are you talking about?
It's alright, like, that's one thing about game. It's like, it's there. Alright, and then, finally, how are you able to balance a personal life with, your film life itself, like, career? Like, because I know you're fairly young, too, so that's why I said, like, oh, man, it must be hard.
I'm figuring it out. It's all happening very fast, literally like a matter of a few weeks. Because my friends, you know what you do, your friends, you go on Instagram, see something funny, and you tag your friend in it, and it's like, your own little private thing. But my friends will do it, and I won't see the notification anymore.
Right.
So they'll be like, girl, I tagged you in this video, and I'm like, do you see this? Do you see how many notifications I have on my phone?
Right.
You gotta text me. And I try to keep up, and then I get a lot of messages on my Facebook, on my Instagram, on Twitter, and I try to get back to as many people as I can. And I realize, God, this is hard. This is really hard. And I put out videos saying I'm so sorry. It's too many to stay on top of. So I try to make videos and try to give general hey, I love it. I love that you guys are reaching out to me. Please don't stop. I'm sorry if I don't get back to you.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, like I said, I completely understand. I mean, that's why I was like, oh man, I know, fairly I'm also up-and-coming website, so 23, so that's why I said, it's good. I know it's hard. The Hollywood life is hard also. We've interviewed a couple people, in our time, when we go to conventions and stuff like that, and they, but I think you're actually our first interview that's in, our, age range, whereas, because usually the people that we, interview, they're the legends, we're it's just people that oh well this is people know me from this role or that role. You can look on our site for a couple from Rhode Island, New York, DC recently, but I'm actually happy to have the opportunity to interview somebody who understands the same as us, so I thank you for your time actually.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're super, super, super welcome. It's funny, you said out in Rhode Island. That's where we shot the movie.
Oh, really?
We shot it in Rhode Island. We made it look like DC. But my scenes are all in Rhode Island.
Oh, wow. We're actually heading back there in November also.
Really?
Yeah.
All
right. But, hey, thank you again, Brittany, for your time.
You're very welcome. Oh, I want to give a super quick shout out.
Oh, go ahead.
I had a designer reach out to me and actually make this hat.
Oh, nice. All right. So what does it say? Support the support the Purge.
Purge. And it has the candy bar on it,
Oh, candy girl. All right.
So I want to give a shout out to the designer. His website is supportyahomies.com.
Support your homies. All right.
There's more information about this hat on my Instagram if you want to get it, because this is customly made for me. And if you want to join me in how awesome it is, just supportyahomies.com.
All right. Give me I'll say about 2 weeks shipping time itself. I got you. All right. Thanks for the support, Brittany.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
All right. And then it's our tagline. We do what we do for the sake of the podcast. Until next time, we're out. Thank you again, Brittany. All right. Take care.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.